Peace, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Brother Sakhem coming at you, Key Life Productions, from the heart of North Philadelphia. And today I have my King James version of the Bible. We're going to go through here because we have a lot of people that's always talking about folks in the Bible is black and so on and so forth. We know everybody on the planet was black at one time. But they try to say that Revelations 1:13-15 talks about Jesus being black. First of all, I don't believe him or anybody else in this book existed in the first place. But we're going to talk about it like they do exist. Pretty like Jesus do really exist. Okay? That's how we're going to do it. So, they always try to throw down your throat, oh, Jesus was black. Jesus was a black man. Jesus was a black man. Trying to turn people black that didn't even exist is just a cushion to try to appease your way of life. Because you realize Christianity ain't shit, but you want to hold on to the Bible. Right? So you try to turn everybody in it black and makes you feel a little better. Now we're going to go ahead in here. Like I said, Revelations 1:13-15. We're going to say, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. Now, who's the Son of Man? Ask yourself, who is the Son of Man? Isn't that Jesus Christ? No, got to be. The Son of Man, Jesus Christ. So, that's what they call the Son of Man. That's what all the Hebrews, all the Christians I know call the Son of Man as Jesus Christ. So, it says, like unto the Son of Man. One like unto the Son of Man, which is saying that it looks like the Son of Man. Somebody over there looks like the Son of Man. Somebody over there like unto Brother Sakhem. Like unto young Pharaoh. That's my boy right there. His boy is funny as hell. He gets a point. He does his thing. Hope you don't mind me saying his name here. So if it's saying it's like unto somebody, that means it looks like someone. Simple as that. I mean, like, for real, man. Don't try to be talking about, oh, that's just a scenario saying it look like him, or it's like unto him, or however y'all gonna try to do it, because this shit ain't gonna work. Simple as that. Now, up here in the 14th verse, it says, listen real closely now. They try to throw this on you because when certain words connect in your head, you say, oh my God, oh, he was black. Now, we already established that they ain't even talking about nobody named Jesus. They ain't talking about the Son of Man. It's talking about somebody that look like him. Now we're going to see what the Son of Man look like. Right? His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. We're going to say the first 2 words. His head. What is his head? If I go to the barbershop and I get a haircut, what are you going to say? You got a nice head cut or a nice haircut? You're going to say, oh, you got a nice haircut, because the hair on my head is cut in such a way that's pleasing to the eye, or pleasing to your eye. Maybe not be pleasing to everybody else, but you know what I'm saying. The hair on my head is cut a certain way. The hair on my head is cut a certain way. Now, if we take hair out of the equation and we say his head was white like wool, as white as snow, you're actually saying that the man's head is white. He's like a damn albino. And we're going to pick the albino thing up later on in the when we get down into the 15th. But somebody whose skin and hair is white like wool, white like snow, they got to be albino, man. Like, for real. And it's separating head from hair. So don't come with that talking about his hairs is on his chin and all this here. No, that don't work. That shit don't fly. It ain't working. As soon as you hear wool and hair together, you're gonna automatically think of black man. But it's not talking about texture. It's white as, white like. That means it's the same color. Don't say nothing about texture. No way, no how. Now, it's saying that his eyes were as a flame of fire. Google a flame of fire. Google a flame of fire. You won't see too many pictures of red flames. It is red flames depending on the type of gas or that's giving it off or whatever's burning. But most of the time when you see a flame, the flame is white. And most of the time it has a blue glow around it. And sometimes it's just a plain blue flame. What's that telling you? A blue flame. Now, if it was a red flame, because Hebrews is always drawing this picture of a black man with red hair, with white hair and red eyes. That's trying to say his eyes is like a flame that don't go, that shit ain't working. Because, like I said, if it's white, if his skin and his hair is white like snow, white like wool, and his eyes is red, he's a damn albino. Simple as that. But you hardly see a red flame. Most of the flames you see, you got red flames, you got blue flames, then you got orange or red flames, and you got white flames with a blue glow around it. And that blue glow goes around the flame, and you got to realize that as you move around the flame, you still see the blue glow around the flame. Sometimes you don't even see the blue glow. Most flames are white. And then you got the blue flames. So his eyes wasn't white. Who you know got white eyes? They ain't got no damn pupils if you got white eyes. You hardly ever see a red flame. So what else? What other color is there? Blue. Motherfucker had white skin, white hair, and blue eyes. Now you can. That's controversial. You could say he had red eyes, then he's an albino. You can say he had white eyes. Something seriously wrong with his eyeballs if he got white eyes. So it's either red eyes or blue eyes. He's either albino or he's either just a plain ass white man. That's right here in your scriptures. I don't know how many people caught that, but it's right here in your scripture. You can't deny it. Now it's talking about his feet, like unto fine brass, as if burned in a furnace. First of all, white hair is probably going to be synonymous with an older guy, because they try to depict him as an older guy when they draw pictures of him. So if he's an older guy, and naturally, another thing, somebody told me that the white around his head, when they say his head is white, that's the righteousness and the power and what's the other word? The glory of the goodness of his majesty and all this here. So you're trying to say that white is good and black is bad. That's more racism shit that they put on you, so you can spew out to the rest of us. Because if the glow of white was around his head to signify righteousness, then it shouldn't have never said his feet was black. Or it should have never said that his feet was a dark color or described his feet as a dark color. His whole damn body should have been black. Or should have been white, excuse me. Whole damn body should have been described as white. And 14th chapter described him as white. But now we're going to go ahead. As you get older, you get darker anyway. Most people get darker when they get older. It is scientifically proven. And you're walking around in a hot ass desert. For how old was Jesus? In his 30s, 40s, some shit like that. Can't even remember right now. But you walk around in a hot ass desert with flip flops on, dirt all between your toes. Even if you wash them, it's going to have an effect on the color of your feet. Haven't your mama ever said, "Get your ass in here, boy. Your feet black as hell. Put some socks and shoes on"? Yeah. I'm like, for real, it's a tan. Or, not just the tan, but it's from aging. Being in a hot ass desert with flip flops on all your life, it's going to change the texture, not the texture, but the color of your skin. And then, so all of that, and then the sun can be even symbolic of the furnace that burn your damn feet, that turn your feet that color. So now we're going to say his voice is as many running waters. That's trying to say he got a voice of authority, power, voice like Darth Vader or some shit. Like, there ain't nothing spiritual about that. I know a whole lot of people got voices that sound real, like they in authority, that talks like real powerful, deep voices. Don't mean nothing. People that don't even know anything about anything we talking about got voices like that all over the world. So we went through here. We found out that it's somebody in the 13. We found out that it's somebody that looks like the Son of Man. Up here, it describes a white boy, or either an albino, because you hardly ever see a damn red flame. So stop drawing them with pictures of red eyes, which don't mean anything. And then down here, we know that being in heat all the time, it's going to change the color of your feet walking around in a desert, hot ass place like that with sandals on, flip flops, or whatever you want to call them. It's going to change the texture of your feet. So next time a Hebrew or somebody come up to you talking about Jesus in the Bible is black, you take them in here, you really read this. Really read it, because it's going to be hard for some people to get it in their head. It's hard for some people to get it in their head. You read this, and you look at it, you analyze it, you do your science on the feet thing. You do your science, you Google flames. Just Google flames. And flames of fire. You're going to see most of them are white or blue. Yeah. Time to cut out this shit. Time to cut out all this Hebrew shit. And also, if you say that you come from Israel, and I can go through a couple things with that. Israel is in Africa. It's on the African tectonic plate. So you can't say that you're Israel, that you're an Israelite and not an African. If you say you come from that land, you're actually saying you come from Africa. So you might as well call yourself a African Hebrew, or Hebrew Israelite African, or African Israelite Hebrew, or but just make sure. I don't care if you call yourself a Hebrew, but all I'm saying is that your ass come from Africa if you say you come from that part of the land. So please, man, let's cut out all the bullcrap and realize that we are melanated beings with the neuromelanin, not like the Neanderthal that is described in verse 14 and 15. Not like the beast that shoved this down our throat. You really take a look at it and you should see for yourself. It's right there in front of you. This is Brother Sakhem coming at you from the heart of North Philadelphia. Peace.